Bobby Rohrer takes the early lead out of turns 1 and 2. Battle goes on for second between the 5 and the 4. They go door to door, side by side in turns 3 and 4. Gerdak comes out with the second spot. Scott Gerdak takes the second spot. Shane Crotty in third, brings Santee fourth. All chasing the 11 car, Bobby Rohrer. Brian Santee gets to the inside of Crotty. Crotty tries to make it pretty tough to get by there. Santee's fighting on the inside. Crotty on the outside. Battle for second and third. Battle shaping up for the lead here between Rohrer and Gerdak. Santee now moves up to the third spot. Brian Santee up to third. Crotty falls back to fourth. Scott Gerdak throws it hard into turns 3 and 4, able to get to the back bumper of Rohrer, but Rohrer holds on. 6 laps in the books, 14 laps remain. Cars sprung all around here at Erie's. Battle goes on for the 4th, 5th, and 6th spot between Shane Crotty, Cole Wanzer, and Jason Jinko. Jinko going to take it to the top side here and take that 5th spot from Wanzer. Wanzer fighting back down on the inside. Good battle there as we're at the halfway point here. Bobby Rohrer starting to get to the slower markers here. We'll see how he can negotiate the lap traffic as he comes up on them. Bobby Rohrer negotiating the lap traffic. 35 gets a little bit sideways there. All drivers able to get by there. No lap cars in between first, second, and third place car here. Rohrer gives up the bottom a little bit, opens the door for Gerdak. Gerdak able to get to the back bumper. We'll see how this one plays out. Scott Gerdak digging down on the inside. Another lap car coming up on the 11 of Rohrer. Rohrer's got to hold down to that bottom. He gives the inside to the 5G of Scott Gerdak. Scott Gerdak takes the inside. They're going to battle side by side for the lead. Could we have a new leader going down the backstretch? Yes. Gerdak able to use the lap car kind of as a pick there going turns 3 and 4. Rohrer's got some momentum coming back on the outside, but we're going to have a new leader here with 5 laps remaining. Rohrer on the outside opens the door for Santee. Santee now going to take a look to the inside and take the second spot. Scott Gerdak, your leader. 16 laps in, 4 laps remain for the veteran Scott Gerdak. Brian Santee gonna try the outside here as we got a yellow caution comes out. We got 2 cars spun over in turn 3 and 4 with just 4 laps remaining. Scott Gerdak leads the field to green here, down on the bottom. Santee trying to find some real estate, not going to find it there. Gerdak shuts the door. Gerdak's got to keep that car down to the bottom. He gives up the bottom, opens up the door for the 9 of Braden Santee. Santee takes the lead. Gerdak falls back to second. Bobby Rohrer in third, and out of nowhere, Jinko's starting to use the high line. Jinko's going to take the 4 spot. Jinko's found something maybe on top that nobody else has. Jinko's starting to tiptoe on the outside, and it's paying off. 2 laps ago, Jinko's the car out there to beat. He's found something on the top side and is making it work. Jinko's going to take the 3rd spot down the backstretch. Braden Santee going to come out of turn 4 to the white flag here. Scott Gerdak in 2nd. Jason Jinko's worked his way up to 3rd. That's all right, Braden. Hey, we've been talking about some things just going your way a little bit. You actually, on the track, you had to earn it. Scott gave up the bottom, opened the door for you, and you were able to take advantage. But here you are. You win the race. You're going to climb out. He wants to climb out. He likes to climb. He wants to get out of the hot box. So let's hear it. Braden Santee climbing out of the car. All right, Braden. As you're I talked to Chris, sometimes things kind of luck goes your way. You got the win there, no problem. You know, Scott gave up the bottom, opened the door for you. I thought you were going to have to go topside to get the win. You open up the bottom, you're able to skate through there. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Right before that caution, I was actually getting ready to try the high side there, but honestly, with 4 to go, I was going to see right around, see if he made a mistake, and unfortunate for him, lucky for me that he just missed the groove here in entry 3 here and just skated up a little bit and left the door open.
All right, so now let's talk about it. Car was running, but you needed the push to get over here. What do we think's going on here?
I think we had something going on in transmission. Not sure if one disc broke, but we have a spare back home. We'll get it in here for next week for sure.
Well, congratulations. Lucky it didn't happen during the race or anything like that. She had enough to hold on. Who do you want to thank on this 9 car?
First, I got to thank the Lord for just keeping everyone safe here this weekend. It's been a beautiful night, so got to thank my grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, the rest of the crew that helps out. Got to thank Sisson Motors, Coonley Brothers Trucking, Cyber Pro, Roofing, Tough Nuts, Infield Chiropractic, Coonley Brothers Trucking, Pecolo Lubricants, Demshar Eaton, Cymac Trucking, MC Lawn Care, Spazo Insurance, and Edward Jones. All
right, congratulations on picking up the victory. You're currently leading the points. This marks your first win of the season. It was only a matter of time. Congratulations on getting her done.
Thank you.
Let him hear it, folks. Braden Santee picks up the Hammond Motors Rush Late Model